Donald Trump wants to be special. He wants to be number one. He wants to make history. He wants to be remembered. And look, I'll admit, I'm not a big fan of him, but I have to give it to him. He has found a way to do that. He has made history, even amongst all these presidents that we've had. He is the only president, as documented in what might be my favorite graphic I've ever seen, who will simultaneously have been a one-term president, will have been impeached, and will have lost the popular vote, and in fact lost it twice. So if someday we have some big loser who tries to challenge him for this title, they'll have to lose the popular vote twice to match him. No other president has ever done that. Congratulations, Donald Trump. School children in 200 years will still be learning about what a massive loser and failure you were.
He said he was going to be winning. And this is a victory. This is a win. This is something that he's better at than anybody else who has ever lived on the planet Earth. This is great.
Yeah, I don't know if the show The Biggest Loser still exists. If it is, cancel it. If it's not, don't reboot it, because it'll never be true. No matter how much anybody loses, he will be the bigger loser.
Yes.
Look at that. Let's bring up that graphic again. I mean, that is decades and decades and decades of presidents and so much history wrapped up in there. And any one of those dots is worthy of, and indeed has received multiple documentaries and books. Think about Trump and Nixon and all of that. George W. losing the popular vote, but still every one of those is a big loser in one way or another, and indeed probably an indictment of American democracy. But he's that only one in the center who managed to lose in every way that you could lose. I mean, look, in a way, the joke is sort of on us, because despite the fact that all that happened, he still got to do quite a lot of damage to America. And a lot of that damage Biden can't renew. He can't bring back the people who needlessly died to COVID. He can't suck the carbon out of the air that was needlessly expelled because of the environmental deregulation from Trump. He can't reunite necessarily all of those families that have been separated. He can't undo the needless non-consensual hysterectomies and all of that. But at the least, at some point, this is what he will be remembered for: failing in ways that no president will probably ever fail again.
You may have to update the graphic once he's indicted, so you may have to add another circle.
Exactly. At this point, he's the number one, but he can insulate himself with shields of other forms of failure going forward. I don't know. Maybe he could fall down the stairs or something, do something just in case. Because Don Jr. wants to run someday. He's looking like a pretty admirable loser at this point. Yeah. He might be able to challenge you for the title. Anyway.
Yeah, and they have a dynasty now, man. This is the new family business, by the way. Trump and politics will become the new family business. They're not going anywhere. They're going to stay here, and they're going to ride this wave until the people that support them are no more.
Yeah, I fear that you're right, and I fear that this being a reality show thing that we've got going, the tagline for them is they put the nasty in dynasty. Anyway, I'll see myself out. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.